Hey guys, Cow here bringing you another video. This one is going to be taking a look at the war once again to go over some attacks, and then we'll do a little bit of live attacks. This attack is going to be the Pekka bow bat, meaning that we use Pekkas, bowlers, and bat spells to take out a base. So here we're going to be trying to take out the eagle is probably the most important thing next to the town hall. All other base or all other defenses can be dealt with, but those are like the two big ones that if they don't go down, it's very difficult to like freeze your way through them. So because of that, we're going to be coming in from this direction because that's the easiest way, meaning we'll drop our electro dragons here and here to clear out this area so we can punch through. So we're just going to start watching it right now, and I'll pause if needed. But just like this, we are starting with the Electro Dragon funnel. You don't need to use Electro Dragons. I like having them because they can clear a big chunk of the base. And here we go. I'm dropping these Ice Golems so that I have tanking for this log launcher. And then we're going to come in with all those heroes and bowlers. If you see that you have wizard towers on the outside, it's sometimes good to hold on to an ice wizard, but I just decided to go and run straight through this base. We're going to come through over here, saving the rage for as long as possible. I did this a few times on this specific base, and this might have been one of the first attacks I did on it. I noticed that there isn't much air attacking in this composition except for the queen. So when fighting off that CC, make sure that you use the rage on top of your queen, because she's like your only defense against those electro dragons. So here we're just freezing all the stuff over here. There was a lot of splash in this corner, and luckily we did clear out the rest of the base, or else we could have been in trouble in the long run there. So we're going to ×4 it right here and just go through it. We're going to be doing another attack on pretty much the same base, actually. Oh no, never mind. They had a lot of the same base, but it's good that we're getting two different attacks here. So here, we already started with the E-Drags, but pretty much, yes, the eagle is here, so we're just gonna come this way. Woo! I dropped my phone. It's pretty simple. You just kind of find that line from the eagle to the town hall. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, we're actually coming this way because we want to take out that queen and two wizard towers here. So here we're kind of just letting it go. I'm considering bringing a wall breaker in the composition. It feels like waiting for the log launcher to break that first like wall is annoying sometimes, but if you notice for this one, I did not drop my ice golems because I want to use them elsewhere in the base, but I do indeed forget. So we're waiting really long, and this time we do rage our queen so that we can get through this dragon CC. No poison in this composition, because usually the CC isn't that big of a deal. So we're just going to come through this core and take all this out. Dropping the bats on top of that multi-inferno, whiffing the freeze completely. But yeah, we're swagging the ice golems here, just dropping them just because maybe they'll defend against something like this archer tower right here, help our bats out a little bit. But we do have two freezes left to spare, and it seems like with this composition, as long as you enter the base correctly, you will be swagging some freezes. All the freezes aren't necessary, but it's definitely good to have them. So that is the attack. We're going to do one live attack so that we have a good old time here. Let me know if you're enjoying this format of the two war attacks and then the one live. I would like to at least show you how it's done and maybe even talk about the things that I'm doing while I am out here in the real world, sometimes it's easier for me to explain something when I'm actually doing it than it is when I am watching it. So here has a lot of loot, so we're just going to hit this one. And because we have the eagle on this side, we're just going to come straight over here. So I'm going to be dropping some electro dragons. I'm trying to drop them in a way so that they don't immediately go into this queen. So we got one chain off at the very least, and now it's going to get absolutely donked on by the queen, but it isn't the end of the world here. So now we're going to start log launching it up. I'm just going to use one ice golem here instead of both. I didn't take a good look at this base, so I don't know if there's going to be any back end anything, but we're just going to roll through this base and have a DC. So we will not be watching a good attack here. We are just going to be disconnecting. So for that, let's see. Let me, oh my goodness. Maybe I need to stop doing this. It's a little unprofessional, but for the sake of the video, we have the composition still alive. So let's just like this. What do we need to get rid of? We need one more ice golem. That looks good, that looks good. I think we only need one wizard. I think that's what it was. One wizard, 3 non-wizards. Yep, okay. So here is, wow, now we're getting everything wrong today. But let's try again. So let's just try to find another base. This one is a Town Hall 13, so we're not going to hit that. Like, you could hit Town Hall 13. What really makes it difficult at Town Hall 13 is the introduction of the scatter shot. That's what really, like, hurts the attack, is when you have scatter shots. It's just another splash damage you have to deal with. So that's why we have a lot of freezes in case we come across that. But yeah, the Town Hall 13s can be quite difficult. Okay, here we go. We get a nice base here. We're going to have to cut through a lot here. So maybe coming from this side will be good. Having a nice line right here to go straight down the middle is cool, but when it comes to attacking, going into a corner is usually a bad idea. And I've gone into corners thinking that it won't be that bad this time. To definitely know that is always not a great idea. So there's no way we'll DC again. It usually only happens once per session, or once per day, or once per sitting. So we're going to be pretty good here, hopefully. Hopefully our bowlers don't walk on us. That might be a thing, but it looks like we're going to be okay. King is going to go down, but it's whatever. And let's just keep on rolling. Where's our queen? Our queen's in the middle here, so we're just going to do this. And we're going to take a few eagle strikes, but we really want to save our warden ability for the town hall. Boom. Popping it. And yeah, we're looking good. Let's see if it happens. A good rule of thumb is to look out for tornado traps, because tornado traps will sometimes mess up your attack. But it looks like, because like if you throw the bats over your troops, sometimes the what's it called, the tornado traps will deal with your bats if the ground troops trigger it. Your bats will never trigger tornado traps, so just be a little bit careful about that. Usually a good rule of thumb is just let all your troops die out, but sometimes that just leads to time fails. So because this was farming, I just assumed that we'd be okay. Sorry for this symbol in the middle. I don't know why we're having such a hard time here playing the game, but that is going to be the attack. Sorry that we're ending on such a weird note, but hopefully on the bright side you get to see the army composition for longer. So that's the army composition. I hope you all did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.